trophy is being handed over to the President of Sri Lanka Rugby, and this also signifies that this trophy is open for competition. The General Manager of Nippon Paint, Mr. Nippon, will be handing over the sponsorship agreement for the season 2022-23 to the President of Sri Lanka Rugby, Mr. Rizli Ilyas.
We see is even after the 2 years of COVID, when we started playing, the clubs immediately got into action. The boys were sort of keen to go out, show their culture in the game, and the competition is going to be very tight. But this year is going to be a very tough challenge.
As Nippon Paint Lanka, we have a responsibility towards local sports and young people to showcase their skills. So this is an opportunity for Nippon Paint as a sponsor and for clubs and young people to come out and play rugby.
Good evening, everyone. You're live from Havelock Club. You're tuned into Sports Now TV for the Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League. The battle for the ultimate glory. The Sri Lanka Rugby League title is on the line. And this is the first telecast for the 2023. So today's game is between CRNFC and Havelock Club. Teams just under the warm-up. It's going to be an interesting battle. We'll come to the team lineups soon, but the weather conditions, it's a bit soggy underfoot because of the overnight rain we had, but things have settled down a bit. And of course, currently there are a bit of a gloomy condition throughout the island, but we do not expect any rain, hopefully, and it's perfect conditions for running rugby. Both these teams are built and ready for it. Crowd slowly building up. Now, of course, on the opposite side, there was a welcome sunshine. Just lost it a few minutes back, but a lot of the crowd has stagnated on the other side of the grounds, and still slowly, steadily, crowd building in. And of course, this is going to be a traditional fixture as well between two perennial powerhouses, CRNFC celebrating their 100th year in rugby, as well as Havelocks, who are all out to regain the league title. Beautiful pictures, there you go. Parents, friends, girlfriends, wives, everyone getting ready in what should be a blockbuster affair. So like we said, teams are just done with their warm-up, and we'll be going for a short commercial break. Stay tuned. On the other side, it's kickoff.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddha Labor Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. වසර 130ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන්
Nippon Odorless Paints. තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
Fly High Sports, main sponsor of Havelock Rugby.
Fly High Sport, flying into action.
Fly High Sports, Havelock Rugby.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddha Labor Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
So welcome back, folks, and here we go. Team lineup just before kickoff, and you're tuned into the live action for the Nippon Paints Sri Lanka Club Rugby League, and the action is between Havelock Sports Club versus CRNFC. We'll be bringing you the team lineups shortly. So this is the CR lineup. Of course, the front row, Ashan Darling, switching over from Candy. Ashan Darling, Kavin Srivikum, Lahiru Pavitra, Soiru Anthony, Ravin De Silva, Shahan Kalniagoda, Vagi Shaviru Singh, Lasindu Ishan at number 8, and Kavindu De Costa, the skipper, at the scrum halves berths, Tenukanana Kara, Kalindu Nandila, Manilka Ruberu, Chatura Sena Viratna, Gamnu Chetia, and Zubair Dore, the former Wesley fullback at the fullback's position. And the Havelock's starting lineup, Abdullah Faiz, Azmir Fajudin, Jan De Fernando. The 3 front rowers, Shahan Dias, Umesh Bian Vilage, Umesh Madushan, the skipper for Havelock's, Shanal Silva, Malisha Madhuvan, Christian Delisle at number 8, Vimuktu Rahula, Sandesh Jai Vikrama, Ramesh Fernando
In the wing, Iranga Aryapala and Randy Silva at centre, Randita Varnapura and Chanaka Chandimal at fullback. So Jeff's kickoff. Havelocks attacking from left to right. And CRNFC just go ahead with the safe option. Kick it straight out to touch.
1 meter gap.
The first line out of the game within the first minute is right back at the halfway mark.
1 meter gap. Red, get the 1 meter.
So Azmir Fajdeen with the first throw. Big defense there by the CRNFC players. And that's moral victory there early on.
Red ball.
The two centers for CRNFC. Randy Sil, that was Chaturasana Viratna and Gamna Chetia. In fact, it was Manuka Ruberu and Chaturasana Viratna teaming up there.
Crouch! Point! Set!
It's the first scrum of the game. Kavindra Costa with the feed in. Good pressure there by Havelock. But it's a penalty. Straight away. And CRNFC opting to go for 3 points here early on, just to settle themselves into the game. And it'll be Chaturasana Viratna doing the kicking duties for CRNFC. And of course, this might look a far way out, but this guy has a huge boot in him. Well within his range. Just needs to get the angle right. So Chaturasana Viratna with the opportunity to get the first points on board for his team. One final glance at the post, lines it up, thumps it down. Kick looks good and is good. So there you go. Told you. So an early warning has been given to Havelocks. They cannot be afford to concede any penalties within their half. That will give CRNFC the option to go for 3 points. Brilliant kick there. Plenty of height in that. Just what you need from your place kicker. So CRNFC into the lead. 3 points to nil. Havelocks with the restart. CRNFC taking their time. Kavin Srivikum taking it into contact. Di Costa looking for the ball. Gives it to Chaturasana Viratna. Thumps it down the park.
Line out table. One meter, 1 meter. Okay. Center. Mark here.
So the second line out of the game for Azmir Fajdeen and Havelocks. They go to their target man, Shehan Dias. But good pressure there by CRNFC. The ball comes out loose, but it comes out to, it's number 12, Iranga Aryapala. Takes it into contact. Javi still with possession.
Not roll away.
It's not rolling away.
Number 2. Number 2.
So penalty for Havelocks. Fairly within, yes, that is within kicking range. But Havelocks will opt for the line out. And with Sanat Maris being their head coach, you don't have to guess hard on what to expect. Of course, they will go for the rolling maul here. Any side that is being coached by Sanat Matis is a well-drilled outfit. Line out good. Shehan Dias places it on the forwards. Getting ready to rumble it forward. Straight away, CR penalized. Javi still trying to go ahead with the rolling maul. Azmi Fajrin gets it into contact. Referee playing advantage. Sandesh Jayavikrama, brilliant dummy. Looking for the offload, just found Imar Karyapala. Stolen by Vagisha Virusinghe, but the referee was playing advantage, so he will come back for the initial infringement.
Right, maul එකේ කකුල උස්සන්න බෑ. Wait. 10 meter back.
There you go. Sandesh just managing to find that offload.
1 meter gun, 1 meter gun.
Aryapala.
1 meter, red, get the 1 meter.
Scoops in from the other side. But the referee was playing advantage. So here we go. Second chance for Havelocks. They set it up for the rolling maul. CRNFC finding it difficult to hold the charge from the pink jerseys. The sack is good, but Javi is just short of the line. Vimukti Rahula trying to construct the play off the forwards. The ball comes out to Abdullah Faiz.
Hands up.
Was knocked forward.
Hands in the ruck.
But the referee says the ruck was formed. Hands in the ruck. So it's another penalty quickly taken by Vimukti Rahula.
Not try advantage.
Not wasting any time.
Not try advantage.
Straight away CRNFC once again under pressure. The number 2 player is all over the ball.
On the line. Wait, last foot. Wait. Mark here. Last foot. Behind the line.
It's a good passage of play here for the home team. And this time they'll opt for the line out. The referee said the ruck was formed. Picking that ball up. So Fajruddin now with his third line out. Surely, once again, Javis will opt for the rolling maul. Plenty of positives to be taken from the first 2 attempts. Shehan Dias, safe at the back, collects it. Havelock set it up, but the ball is loose. Fajruddin sets it up. This could be another penalty coming in for Havelocks. No, the referee lets it go. They've got to make an attempt to roll away the CRNFC players. They cannot afford to concede any penalties in that situation. Javis through their forwards. Umesh Madhushan teaming up, but is isolated. Ball comes on the short side. CRNFC almost turn it over, but it's a knock forward. So it will still be a scrum for Havelocks.
Come here. Pink ball.
So apart from that first phase in the opening half, where Havelocks managed, where CRNFC managed to get their 3 points, so far it's a good response from the home team, building pressure with possession, with territory.
Crouch!
So Vimukti Rahula with the feed in for the scrum. And that scrum is not stable at all, so the referee will want to have another reset there.
Come again,
Darling was all over the place even before the ball was in.
Ready. Crouch! Point! Set!
Referee once again playing advantage there.
Going in.
Avi is really putting the visitors under pressure. I think that turnover was good. But the referee is coming back for the initial infringement on that scrum. So still, Habis with possession. They really got to get some points on the board now. CRNFC doing plenty of defending here. The opening quarter of the game. And it's good. I think that's a good option. Once again, going for the line out, but this time they really need to execute this. The line outs are good so far. The drive is good. It's just that they need to be disciplined to make sure they construct the rolling maul and then make the charge towards the try line. The ball popped up loose last time around. This time they go to Umesh Madhushan at the back. They build momentum going forward. CRNFC body position all over the place.
Play on! Release!
Hesitated for a while. He could have ripped that ball, send it out on the blind side, but nowhere to go. CRNFC had that well covered. Vimukti once again to Umesh Madhushan. Pops a blind pass. But Abdullah Faiz is there to collect it. The ball comes out to Sandesh. And that's a high tackle on Randy, but not a high tackle. In fact, Randy was in the air.
On the ground.
But another penalty.
Number 13.
Playing it on the floor.
Number 13. Number 13. Number 13.
Sandesh asking his captain what option to choose, and Umesh Madhushan decides to ride this wave of momentum. They opt for the line out yet again. And so far, CRNFC under a lot of pressure. Habis with another line out, this time on the other side of the park.
No collapsing, play on.
The ball comes out wide. Long cutout pass, collected cleanly. But did the player got a touch? I believe he did not. So that will be the first try of the game. And that's Randita Varnapura on the wing. Brilliant long cutout pass there. Here we go. Brilliantly done. Randita Varnapura kept his running line intact. And brilliant try for the winger. Brilliant winger's try. So all that pressure bearing fruit for the home team. Of course, Randita Varnapura scoring against his former club. Sandesh. This time his first kick of the game, but it's a rather difficult one with the angle. Corner flag conversions, never easy. But brilliantly done. The flags go up. So Sandesh adds the extras and Havelocks lead 7 points to 3. Brilliant response after going behind by 3 points in that early penalty. There you go, lovely conversion to extend his team's lead. So 15 minutes gone. Havelocks lead 7 points to 3. Umesh Madhushan, the skipper, collects it, goes on a run, is isolated. And straight away, CRNFC earned themselves a penalty. And they are going for the 3 points. Correct decision, I would say, after taking all that pressure. Put this through. That'll be just a 1 point deficit. Plenty of kicking talent, of course, for CRNFC as well. This time it'll be Tenukanana Ekara, the former Pete Wright, and of course brilliant kicker in his own right. So it seems that Chaturasena Viratna will be taking the long ranges. Fairly straightforward penalty. I hope I didn't jinx that. But Tenukanana Ekara, one final glance at the post, curves it in beautifully, and there you go. CRNFC respond immediately, and it's 7 points to 6. Long restart. Collected by the CRNFC player, but not collected cleanly first time by the Havies player. And as a result, they find themselves inside their try line. And that's a huge gain for CRNFC. And that's why you need to be focused throughout the game. It was a fairly average kick by the CRNFC scrum half, Kavindu de Costa, but not judged correctly. The ball was all over the place. And Chanaka Chandimal didn't have any option but to kick that out to touch.
1 meter gun, right.
So CRNFC now with an attacking line out just inside their 22. The line out is not accurate for CRNFC. Abyss decide to run it from their own try line. Brilliant step by Ramesh Fernando on the wing. Left his man for dead there with that step. Sandesh, brilliant offload by Fajuddin. Shehan Dias on the flanks. And all of a sudden, Havies deciding to expand the game using the full width of the pitch, but CRNFC defense coming up triumphs.
Wait. Wait, wait, wait.
Bit of afters, but nothing wrong. Just a bit of pushing and shoving.
You stop.
Vimik
Come here.
Rahul, I think,
Captain,
didn't
captain.
like
Get back.
the heaviest
Mark
player
your
coming on to him.
Captain.
Of course, most scrum
මෙයාට
halves
ගිහිල්ලා block කරන්න බෑ.
don't like any
Quick
physicality
break ගන්න දෙන්න ඕනේ.
coming at them.
මම penalty එක කරනවා. Next time.
So the referee just having a word with Umesh Madhushan there, the heavy skipper. So in fact, has been some
Mark here.
infringement there.
Penalty.
The referee awards a penalty for CRNFC.
ඉස්සරහට යන්න පොතන ගන්න. 3 point.
There you go, interesting decision there. Chaturasana Viratna
line එක උඩ ගන්න. 50 meter. 50 meter උඩ.
had a look at the posts, checked the wind, nodded his head at his captain, and Kavindu Dukasta points at the post saying, we'll take the kick at goal. So this is what we spoke about. Certainly, we know Chaturasena Viratna has a huge boot in him. He's proved it time and time again. Former Kingswoodian, then turned Josephian. I remember him scoring a brilliant 50-meter penalty in the President's Trophy knockout finals against Sisi Patana in 2017, just before the end of the first half. He has been a brilliant kicker from his school days. It's nothing new, but a huge effort is required here. Fairly similar angle. This time just couldn't find the accuracy, had the distance, but nothing to lose there because they will receive their kick back, the restart.
Behind the line.
Chanaka Chandimal with the restart, with the dropout rather. Kavindu Costa covers it. Here are the CRNFC backs. Going into contact. Di Costa going on the blind side. Chaturasana Viratna.
Play on.
Quick offload, quick ball here. But men on the outside. Shenal Silva. Sorry, in fact it's Shehan Kalniagoda who cuts back inside.
Hands up, hands up!
Stands and receives that pass. Couldn't make any ground. But still CRFC with possession.
Number 4.
There's the big man for CRFC against his former club, Lasundu Ishan, the former heavy skipper. And there's Darling on the run this time.
Play advantage!
Gains a few meters.
Number 4, charge in! Not using the arms! Penalty, number 4!
He was playing advantage.
Big number 4!
So loose pass, not being able to capitalize on that Havelocks because of that penalty.
Big number 4!
Infringement. And this time, CRNFC opting to go for the line out. Murshid Zubair, the former Wesley skipper. There you go, another beautiful player to watch. So far has been quiet, but this time kicks it out to touch. Brilliant pace kick as well.
1 meter gun. 1 meter.
It was quite unfortunate he couldn't play his final year
Get the 1 meter.
at school
1 meter.
because of the COVID forced break.
Back, get back, get back.
CRNFC this time with the rolling maul, but the ball comes out the back of the other end. Havelocks, Azmir Fajuddin with the break, but the ball is loose. The referee was playing advantage, perhaps for a knock forward, yes. So it'll be a scrum for Havelocks. So 2 occasions now, that will be quite concerning for CRNFC. 2 attacking, promising positions on the pitch for them. They haven't been able to capitalize on that. The first occasion it was the line outs in disarray. This time not collected cleanly. There you go, Azmir Fajuddin.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So Vimuktu Rahula with the feed in. Aryapala goes into contact. Strong player. Takes 2 to bring him down. Rahula finds Sandesh. Under pressure. Has to kick it. Here's Zubair. Draws the man.
Wait.
The referee stops play there. I think there was a signal from the touch judge.
Only penalty. Number 6, red. Mark it down.
If he wants to have
Red
a word
number
with the
6.
number 16
Red number 6.
of CRNFC, that's Shahan Kalniyagoda.
Block tackle karane pa. Late charge. Here.
Seems it's a late charge on Sandesh Javikrama when he attempted that kick. And there you go, Azmir Fajuddin. And that's what a smart rugby player and rugby player on focus can do.
Yeah.
The referee was the penalty, but Azmir Fajuddin just checks with the referee. If that's a late charge, I can get the penalty where the ball bounced. Referee agrees, and CRNFC get the scrum.
Wait. 5 meter back, ready. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Vimukti with the feed in. Ball comes out to Sandesh. Looking for Randita on the other side. Here's Chanaka Chandima. Long cut out pass to Ramesh Fernando. Tries to gas his opponent. Tempers flying in. Vimukti Rahula getting involved yet again. It was a fairly... There's nothing wrong with the tackle. Just a bit of aggression there. The man he was trying to outrun was Gamnu Chetia.
Time off.
So Ramesh Fernando found himself slammed against the bench where the medics were placed. So the referee is having a word with the 2 captains just to keep things under control. Not have any unnecessary arguments or exchanges. Not the ideal man you'd want to beat one-on-one. Gaminu Chetia has a lot of pace in him as well as brilliant stepping abilities as well. But he really had his man in check.
Time on. Line out sky red ball. Time on.
Sir, 1 meter මෙහෙම ගන්න sir 1 meter මෙහෙම ගන්න.
Right, 1 meter gun. 1 meter. Mark here.
CRNFC with the line out. Good defense there by Havelocks. But still, CR with possession. Kavindu Costa looking for options.
Get back, Red! Back.
Finds Tenuka Nanaikara. And Habis let the ball bounce. Here's Ramesh Fernando. This time gets away from Gamnu Chetia, but finds himself straight in front of Tenuka Nanaikara. CRNFC with the penalty.
Wait.
Was isolated there, Ramesh Fernando. Chanaka Chandimal and Ramesh Fernando let that ball bounce. They were not able to collect that ball first time. And that eventually Ramesh Fernando did collect the ball, but found himself under a lot of pressure. So Tenuka Nanaikara now with the opportunity to give his team the lead. The regulation kick, 20 just outside the 22, right in front of the post. So Tenuka Nanaikara with his second attempt of the game. Straight forward, right down the middle, easy does it. And CRNFC into the lead they go. 10
minutes.
9 points to 7 it should be. Scoreboard. High hanging kick collected well there by Shehan Dias. Brilliant work there by the second row. Rush defense by CRNFC, but Javi still with possession. Sandesh with a long cutout pass. Here's Randy trying to power his way through. Beats the first defender. But the ball was dropped cold there that time by Fajudeen. CRNFC now with possession. Still playing with advantage off that knock on.
You sit.
Costa.
Get back, number 7. Number 7, back.
This time. Chanaka Chandimal trying to step his way through, but only finds himself. That's a good tackle there by Shehan Kalniagoda on his opposite number. Good high hanging kick, but collected well by Lasindu Ishan and doing well. Really strong player. Not easy to bring to ground and showing why. He was all alone, but did well there. Di Costa once again with a high hanging kick. This time CRNFC with the chasers. And I think the referee, good chase but the tackle was high.
High tackle.
Good work there by Di Costa as well as the chasers from CRNFC. But the tackle was just a bit too on the higher side, so they giving up penalty there. So Sandesh with the touch finder, gains around 20 meters there. Here we go. Good chase, but just on the high side, above the shoulders. There was number 14 for CRNFC.
Wait.
Kalindu Nandila.
Call Karana here, please. All right. ඔගොල්ලෝ ඇවිදන් එන්න එපා.
Good line out for Havelocks there. Shehan Dias peeling off that line out. Lovely pop pass there. Good break for Havelocks. They need quick ball. Here's Vimik Turahula to Sandesh. Here's Randy cutting back inside, going into contact. Held by the CR defense. Vimuk Turahula going on the other side. Here's Fajuddin taking it to contact. Finds himself isolated, but the ball is out for Havelocks. The ball kicked ahead, bouncing all over the place. Wagi Shabir Singh managing to secure that.
Get back.
Costa using his forwards to set it up. Tenukanana Akara with a high kick. And he opts for touch, but high kick, but doesn't find distance, you would say. Just around 10 meters gained off that kick. And now Habis with another line out. With just under 8 minutes to go for half time. Brilliant position for Habis to launch an attack on their own, of their own. Line out so far have been great for Habis. Once again they go for the back, go to the back. Shehan Dias peels off, but the ball went backwards. Arya Pala holds on to the ball. Vimukta Rahula to Sandesh. Switches play on the other side. Chanaka Chandimal kicks it ahead, but that was marked by Kalindu Nandila. So it's not been a dull affair, even though there has been very few plays where both teams have opened it up. They've kept it quite tight, but plenty of excitement within those passages of play. Both teams in an arm wrestle, you would say.
1 meter gun.
And so far, neither have managed to break free. Havelocks with another line out. This time doesn't find the jumper, but Habis do well to recover from that. They find them isolated. The ball. Yes, the referee eventually gives the penalty for CRNFC. Malisha Madhuvan there, going to contact, but didn't find support. So the CRFC third draws with an efficient turnover. Dore with the touch finder brings play just outside their half.
Here.
Once again, CRNFC faltering with the line out. Long cutout pass. The ball was loose for some time, but Randy collects it, finds Ramesh Fernando, cuts back inside, goes into contact. Correct option there. Didn't have any other thing to do. Shenal Silva rather, goes into contact. Muktu Rahula with quick ball. Good defense there by CRFC. Stopping that attack where it was, but still with ball. Sandesh going into contact. Good pressure at the breakdown by CRFC. And earning themselves a turnover there. So the third row is for CRFC doing a really fantastic job.
1.5. Ruck form.
CRFC will go for touch. This time it's Chatura Senaviratne using his boot. Gains
1
around
minute to more.
35 meters with that kick.
Number 2. Hey, gap එක close කරන්න එපා. Jump එකේ ලඟ වෙනවා. ඔව් jump එකේදී ඇතුළට එන්න එපා.
Shahan Kalniyagoda.
ඔයාගේ line එක පනින්න. Line එක පනින්න කියන්නේ ඇතුළට එනවා.
Soil Anthony
Contest
all
එකේදී.
over that ball.
Gun. AR again gun.
Now CRNFC have to make sure they get the line out correct.
Right, wait.
So far, it's not been
Don't
enough
close,
to
don't
mark.
close.
This time they go short, get it right, and they're up for the rolling maul.
Get back.
Great position by CRNFC. Wagi Shabir Singh had the back, referee playing advantage. Shehan Dias at the wrong side of that.
Play advance. Penalty here. Number 5, come here.
So there you go. And that's, you could say, a warning sign for Havelocks. They
Number
couldn't
7
execute the rolling maul because their lineouts were not functioning 100%. But once they got the line out right, Habbies were backpedaling, so the referee stops play for an injury concern.
Number 7, come here. Number 7. Red number 7, come here. Captain in the mid. Message එක දෙන්න. තව එකපාරක් මට call කරොත් මම card එක use කරනවා. Right? I am the control the game. Right? Last chance, okay?
Wagi Shabir Singh had there. Discomfort, but he's okay.
Last move.
So now CRNFC with an opportunity to go for the line out.
Gun 1 meter.
2 minutes to go for the half-time break. Here you go. Shehan Dias was all no way onside.
Right, okay. Ping. Kakula ඇතුළට.
Wagi Shabir Singh had just got a hit on the rib area. Going back into action, CRNFC once again secure the line out. Changing the angle and they're going forward.
Number 2 back.
Former Royal.
Play on.
Surely he, Malisha Madhumawan and Umesh Madhushan will be knowing quite a lot how to
Get back, last
ball. CRNFC still with possession. Ashan Darling tagging up with Soiru Anthony. Driven back this time by the Havelocks forwards. CRNFC using their forwards, trying to grind their way forward. Still with possession, Abdul Costa looking for his forwards. Here's Lasindu Ishan. There you go. Arya Pala, Randy Silva both teaming up to bring him down. Di Costa looking for Shehan Kalniyagoda, cuts back inside, he's not able to gain any ground. Stands and receives that pass. Ashan Darling was isolated, managed to do well securing that ball. Di Costa throws that pass off the base. Here's Gamino Chetia, has had a quite quiet afternoon with ball in hand.
Last foot.
Aggies still with possession though. It's the loose forward for CRNFC.
Play on.
Fernando. Chatura Senaviratne slips as he went into contact. So CRNFC building up phases here.
Hands up, platform. Move.
Ball still on CRNFC's side. That's half time, says the referee. So an eventful half, you would say. So first half comes to a close in the Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League. It's Havelocks versus CRNFC, and CRNFC in the lead by 9 points to 7. Both teams trading blows. But it's the visitors who are in front at the end of the first 40. So half-time here at Havelock Park. The hosts, Havelocks, find themselves trailing by just by 2 points to CRNFC. And some first half highlights for you. Chathra Seneviratna opened the scoring for the visitors with a lovely kick. But then Havelocks responded immediately with brilliant phases of play, adding pressure. Randita Varnapura then touching down on the right corner, left corner flag. Sandesh Fernando added the extras. And then Tenukunana Kara reduced the deficit to just a single point with a penalty. And then went on to give his team the lead with another penalty. Regulation kick. So that's how the first half concluded. So stay tuned. We'll be going for a commercial break. Await the second half.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Fly High Sports, main sponsor of Havelock Rugby.
Fly High Sport, flying into action.
Fly High Sports, Havelock Rugby!
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Siddha Labor Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Fly High Sports, main sponsor of Havelock Rugby.
Fly High Sport, flying into action.
Fly High Sports, Havelock Rugby!
Nippon Paints. Live with colors. වසර 130ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන්
Nippon Odorless Paints. තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
Fly High Sports, main sponsor of Havelock Rugby.
Fly High Sport, flying into action.
Fly High Sports, Havelock Rugby!
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Sidale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
වසර 130ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන් Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Sidale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
So welcome back. Second half action. CRNFC versus Havelocks for you folks in the Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League. CRNFC in the lead by just 2 points. But that was a forward pass, I believe. Yes. Forward pass, but the CRNFC line was caught offside. So the referee penalizing them. So early penalty for Havelocks. We spoke about the weather conditions before the game, but heavy clouds building up. So we can expect some heavy rain here. Gloomy conditions. Slowly. They can see on the top of the screen. Dense, dark clouds over Havi's building. Fairly strong wind as well across the ground, so players will have to judge that. Havelocks now with the line out. Fajudeen. Shehan Dias once again immaculate at the back. Arya Pala trying to burst his way through.
Hands up! Hands up!
And Mithun Hapugoda has entered the field in place of Vimuktu Rahula. The ball is loose, but here goes Randy Silva. So, don't know what the rationale was behind that kick by Chanaka Chandimal. Kicks it out on the full. So it'll be a line out for Sian FC. I think it was a kick out of sheer desperation there. And don't worry, it's just 2 minutes since the resumption of the second half. If you're wondering why is it so dark, of course we're expecting some heavy rain here, heavy clouds building over Havelock Park. Lahiru with the line out for Sian FC, but yet again Sian FC fumbled with it, not collected cleanly. So the line out area has been somewhat of a concern for Sian FC.
Scrum, pink ball. All good. Mada kiyana number 5. Steady, 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 boys. Steady. Crouch. Set.
So Mithun with the feed in. Quick ball. Here's Sandesh. Finds Ramesh. That's a good pass. Randita Varnapura goes into contact, but heavy defense on him by Manilka Ribeiro. Here's Fajudeen. Finds Dias. Loose ball, but does well, but then the ball pops forward. Gamanu Chetia with possession, but I think there was 2 knock forwards there.
Scrum.
Or an initial infringement by both teams.
2 knock-ons.
So the initial knock forward was by Sian FC. Let's have a look. Fajudeen. Good work there done by Shehan Dias.
2 knock-ons.
I think Shehan Kalniagoda didn't collect that ball. It struck his foot, but nevertheless referee deemed it as a knock forward. So it'll be a scrum for Havelocks. Just outside their half.
Set.
And Heavies too, it seems, have made a substitution of their own. Nivanka Prasad has entered the field. Loose ball, Chanaka Chandimal
Get back, Pink.
corrects
Get
his
back,
body
Pink.
position and then thumps it down the park. Here's Lasindu Ishan. Passes out to Kavindu De Costa. Here's oh, that turned out to be a brilliant kick. Zubair pops the ball out. Back to the kicker. Of course, he'll tell you it would be intentional, but Chatura Senaviratna touching down there, and everyone caught off guard there. A cross kick. No one read the bounce except for Zubair, who pounced on it. Just couldn't finish it. There you go. Kicks it across. Zubair was on it like a flash. Knew he couldn't finish. Threw away the pass. But Havies were late to recover from that. And Chatura Senaviratna touching down on the post. So he is having an eventful game so far. So Tenukanana Kara taking over the kicking duties. And this to extend the lead. Doesn't waste any time. Easy does it. So Sian FC now with a 9-point lead and immediate pressure on the home team now. Sandesh with the restart. High kick. Shehan Dias does well to win the ball back. And Havies have possession. Shenal Silva. Trip. Mithun Habugoda tries banana kick. But the referee was playing advantage there, so it'll be a scrum for Havelocks.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Aryapala delayed that pass and found Randy Silva still going on his feet. Randy with possession. Sian FC trying to get that ball. Mithun Habugoda goes himself. And that's ripped off the deck by Manilka Ruberu.
You sit, you sit.
Di Costa finds Dore, I believe. Thumps it down the ground and not judged cleanly by Varnapura. So Sian FC's kicking game really getting them out of jail. They're playing a territorial game. And Havies in a spot of bother here early in the second half. Just need to settle down. Just a 9-point deficit. They have time on their side as well.
Back, back.
That kick was collected well there. That's another replacement for Sian FC. The big man, Senura Pereira.
What do you want?
Former
Line out
Pete
or
Wright.
scrum? Line out or scrum? Scrum. Thank you. Scrum.
So hands passes not going into hand.
Scrum. No problem.
So it'll be a scrum for Havelocks.
Wait, wait. In. Crouch. Bind. Set. Break it up.
The referee wants a reset there. They have his players going off their feet. Stable.
Right, LED. Right down. In, second scene. Third row. In. Crouch. 100. Same. Bind. Set. Blind side. Hold side. Break. High tackle. High tackle.
There has to be a high shot there.
High
Yes,
tackle,
referee
play
playing advantage for
High tackle,
high
play
tackle.
advantage. Penalty here, high tackle. Number 41. High tackle.
So Habis with a chance to get out of jail, relieve some pressure. Sandesh rushed that kick. Did find touch, but not the desired distance.
One meter gap.
This time Malisha Madhumevan
Play on.
collects it at the back.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Mithun looking for options, reading his options, then sends it out. Here's Nivanka Prasad driven back. Good defense there by CRNFC. And that's knocked forward. So CRNFC regain possession. So Havelocks really finding themselves under a lot of pressure. CRNFC third row has been really efficient with their tackles as well as their turnovers. Wherever the ball, it's like they have been programmed to be there, and that's what you expect from your third row as well. Cheek little work there. I think that was from Wagi Shavir Singh. Tapped the hands of Mithun Habugada, who knocks it on then.
Set.
So De Costa now with the feed in. Centre field scrum. Big drive by Havelocks there. The rain starts to pour down at Havelock Park. De Costa once again to Chatura Senaviratna. Thumps it down the park. And this time covered well and returned with interest.
Number 2, number 7. Pink number 7, number 2.
So this will be an interesting area on how the teams are now going to change their game plan or adopt to the weather condition as well.
Red. 4 man.
And CRNFC, Havelocks are ringing out the changes as well. Azmir Fajuddin has been replaced. This time collected cleanly. Kavindra Costa find themselves under pressure. But this is what CRNFC would want. Keep possession. Even though there's still plenty of time to go. De Costa sends it out to Tenukanana Ekara. Crossfield kick. This time Chanaka Chandimal reads it well. Calls for the mark.
10 meter back.
Thumps it down the park. Sends it out to touch. So CRNFC wouldn't mind this at all. Playing a territorial game. They've got Havelocks pinned inside their own half. Was the case from a major part of the first half as well. And with a 9-point deficit, they've got scoreboard pressure as well. This time, De Costa to Nana Ikara, but that pass was well read. Lasindu Ishan met with heavy traffic. De Costa managing to get that ball. CRNFC still with possession. He goes into contact. They need a halfback. They get it in Shehan Kalniagoda. Costa goes for the box kick. Good defense there by CRNFC. Once again by Wagi Shabir Singha. Has a good game so far. And Mithun Habukoda finds himself in some discomfort. He was the player who was dragged out to touch. And with the rain pouring down, you'd expect a lot of these box kicks and cross kicks tried by both the teams. There you go, Mithun Habukoda managing to hold on to position, but then Gamanu Chetia and Wagi Shabir Singh are teaming up to drag him out of touch. Yet again, closing the gap, so they concede a free kick. And this is just not what Havelocks would want.
Scrum here. Scrum.
CRNFC opting for the scrum.
Ready. In, bind. Crouch. Bind. Set. Steady.
Ticosta with the feed in. Once again, good pressure by Havelocks, but ball is recovered. Ticosta recovers it. Needs his forwards, finds them.
Hands open. Back.
And the rain intensifies here at Havelock Park. Nana Ikara with a high kick. And once again collected by the Habbies player this time. So both teams still unfazed by the rain. But Habbies will find them in a disadvantaged position if this rain continues. Good rush defense there by CRNFC. Once again, a huge tackle. They've got men on the outside if we can find the offload, but Manilka Ruberu, in fact it was Tenuka Nanaikara who did well, managing to get the man as well as the ball. And in sheer desperation, Habbies just thumped the ball down the park. They get themselves out of their 22.
Number 16, Habby.
But
Pink number 16.
just as it has been throughout this second half, they are still inside their own
Time
half.
off.
And CRNFC wouldn't mind this at all.
Cramp. Right, in. Hurry up. Cramp already dinne. In. 20 minutes. Time on.
So CRNFC with the line out. Lahiru Pavitra playing as number 2. Once again, fumble. That perhaps has been the only blemish in CRNFC's performance so far. Their lineouts have been, I would say, left much to be desired. Of course, the weather conditions now would make it harder on both the teams. There you go. This time was no fault of, I think, Lahiru. Found the jumper. but I think it was Shahan Kalniagoda who was unable to collect that ball cleanly. So it'll be a scrum. Mithun Habugoda with the feed in. Good forward pressure by the Habis forwards. Nibanka Prasad going laterally. Here's Sandesh. High hanging kick. He needs his chasers. Good collection there by Di Costa.
You sit.
Bagi Shabir Singh taking on the Heavies defense. Di Costa looking for options. Finds Darling, was it? And here's Tenuka Nanaikara with a thumping kick yet again.
Number 15 offside. Number 15
Not read
offside.
there by the CRFC player, but the referee did blow his whistle
Number 15.
just as
Number
Nanaikara
15.
made that
Red
kick.
number 15. Red number 15.
Offside is the call.
Break करवानी.
Sandesh Jayavikrama with the touch finder. Good kick. Gets his team onto the 22. Perhaps for the first time in the second half. It's taken them almost 20 minutes to do that.
Mark here.
But that's just as the old saying goes, you enter the 22, you go away with points.
Mark here. Come here.
Habis with the rolling ball. Wet conditions will make it a bit more easier for them now to drive this forward, but CRNFC managed to dismantle that maul. Mithun. The referee is playing advantage. Perhaps that was for a shoulder charge. He signals. Habis still with possession. Randy Silva, heavy tackle on him. Mithun goes on the other side. They've got men on the outside. Should have passed, but it was a flat pass. Mithun. That's a try for Sandesh Jayavikrama. Yes. Referee awards it. There was no double movement there. Momentum took him over. So the first time Havelocks enter the opposition 22, they go away with points. And of course, their the second try of the game. So here we go. Mithun Habugoda set the tone there. Plenty of men on the outside as well. But Sandesh Jayavikrama deciding to go on his own and doing the honours. So this would be somewhat of a crucial kick here. Made a sublime corner flag conversion in his first attempt. Sneaks it in beautifully. So there you go. Reduce the deficit for just 2 points. And just like that, Havelocks are right back in it.
15 minutes. Ball.
So the rain has stopped. But of course, it has left its mark. The ground is muddy. The ball will be wet. So the players will really need to
Time off.
manage to execute their game plan with near perfection now. Wagi Shabir Singh on your screen. Brilliant game for CRNFC. for him today. Defensively has been all over the park. CRNFC making another front row change as well. Supun Varna Kulasurya. Just like that, Havelock's fumble with the high ball collection. CRNFC playing with advantage here. So it's a free play. It's not a penalty advantage. But nevertheless, Di Costa sends it out to Supun Varna Kulasurya. Goes into contact. They need quick ball. Di Costa goes on the blind side. Good rush defense there by Havelocks. Di Costa looking for options, finds Tenukana Naikara once again with the cross kick. This time Havelocks under pressure. It was number 22 Janit Chandimal. But Habis recover, but they find themselves in their red zone. They need to clear their lines. Mithun Hapugoda with the box kick. Di Costa lets it bounce. Reads it well. Sees the gap. Goes into contact, but not held in the tackle. Gains 22 meters, but the referee would say the referee is signaling for a scrum. Obstruction says the referee. It'd be interesting to have a look because he did go against his own player, but whether there was sufficient pressure from Havelock's defense or if the Havelock's players were close enough to make that count, we'll have to see. Here we go. Goes into contact. Well, the referee called it, but like I said, it's his decision that counts. So Mithun Hapugoda now with the feed in. Havelocks trying to milk a penalty. Once again, sustained pressure off the scrum. Going forward. But Mithun Hapugoda then finds himself isolated and under a lot of pressure. The ball comes on the side of the Reds. Vagi Shavira Singh did well, but then throws out a loose pass. Chaturasana Viratna goes into contact, met with heavy defense. Randy Silva. But was there another knock forward there? Referee says yes.
Right, scrum. Scrum here. Pink ball. 12 minutes. Wait.
So Mithun Hapugoda now.
Crouch! Bind!
With the feed in. And Havelocks just need to get themselves on the other side, and they have the opportunity to do that now with that penalty. Nivanka Prasad taking that early. Not sure if that was the correct option. Could have let Sandesh thump it down the park, but still, it's all done. Randy Silva kicks it downfield, finds the space. Zubair all alone. Loose kick. Mithun Hapugoda now collects it. Goes right into contact. Big pressure coming in from CRNFC.
Offside!
The referee says the CRNFC players were offside. So another penalty for Havelocks. So in the end, Nivanka Prasad's attempt to increase the tempo of the game works out. Di Costa arguing with the referee, but that's a bit too late. Sandesh opting to go for the line out. They did well the last time. They have been doing it well throughout the game.
5 minutes. Wait.
CRNFC have done a lot of changes, especially within their forward ranks.
Get back.
Supun Varnakula Surya. Soiru Anthony there. They won't contest this line out. But they falter at
Ball out,
line
play
out
out.
time.
Ball out.
Shahan Dias just not managing to collect that ball cleanly.
Last foot.
But still Havelocks with possession. Just needs to keep things tight. Nippon trying to
High tackle.
push his forward. And the referee is playing advantage there. Ball is loose. Mithun Hapugoda with a cheeky kick. And that could be a try. And yes, Imanka Ariyapala finds himself touching down.
9 minutes.
Cheeky little chip there by Mithun Hapugoda. And he's been instrumental in this revival or the comeback for
9
Havelocks
minutes.
in the second half. Here we go. This is where the referee played advantage. Kick off the ground. Read well there by Aryapala. Touches down, and Sandesh Jayavikrama now has the opportunity to add the extras. Easy does it, slots it through. So 21 points, 3 converted tries for Havelocks. And with 8 minutes to go, CRNFC now find themselves a score behind. Mithun Hapugoda and Sandesh Jayavikrama have had a brilliant game so far. Mithun Hapugoda, who entered the field in the second half, has been instrumental. And of course Sandesh Jayavikrama, typical fly half performance, brilliantly controlling the game. Havelocks with possession, this time deciding to go into contact. Umesh Madhushan, the skipper, takes in a few defenders to bring him down. Here's Randy Silva, but his kick meets the feet. I think that was not a charge down, it hit the feet of the CRNFC player. And that could have been a total bombshell on Havelocks had CRNFC managed to score from there. Quite unnecessary as well. He took his time before kicking that forward. Still, it's going to be a pressure line out here for Havelocks inside their red zone. They've got to make this 100% accurate. Shehan Dias will be under a lot of pressure, and there you go, just like that. Knocked forward. Opportunity for CR. Two mistakes, one by Randy Silva. And now, I believe that was Malisha Madhumewan at the back. Apologies if it wasn't him, but regardless of it, there was a knock forward there off that line out. CRNFC now with an attacking scrum.
Coach! Fine. Set!
Di Costa with the feed in. Ball is out the back. CRNFC trying to exert some pressure, trying to make a penalty advantage here off the scrum. They do just that. The referee playing advantage.
Play advantage.
Lasindu Ishan driven backwards and sideways.
Advantage.
Senura in fact, Senura Pereira. No way through. Close quarters battle here between the forwards. Di Costa sends it out to Tenuka Nanaikara with the penalty advantage. Tries the cross kick. But the referee will come back for the initial infringement. Perhaps the right option, but not executed cleanly. Could have tried to kick that a bit more across the park.
Head in.
Still, CRNFC with possession. They will opt for the scrum.
4 minutes. කකුල දාන්න බාව කකුල දානවා කලින් පාර දාන්න බෑ. සම්බලන මෙතන ඉන්න. අත ගැලවෙන්න බෑ රෙඩ්. ක්‍රවුච්. බයිට්. සෙට්.
Di Costa with the feed in. Ball is out the back.
Break it up.
Referee wants a reset.
Ready.
Randida Varnapura who scored the first try of the game. But now Havelocks really need to raise their defense. Costa with the feed in. CRNFC immediately piling up the pressure. Lasun Dishan trying to break on the shorter side. Does well to come to ground. Ball is still with CRNFC.
Last foot.
Senura Pereira trying to power his way through from close range. A few meters away from the try line. CRNFC first need to secure possession. Di Costa trying to go himself. No way through. They need a halfback.
Play advantage.
Referee playing advantage. Inches away from the try line. Havelocks in sheer desperation, but the play was all over the try line and the referee awards the try. I think that was Gayan Dilshan. Not quite sure. But just like that, 2 mistakes. The scores are equal. Tenukanana Ekkara with the chance to put his team in front with just 2 minutes left. Stenuka will certainly take all his time. He's allowed to do. Slots it in beautifully and CRNFC take the lead. Just under a minute left. And perhaps a few seconds the referee will allow as injury time. So what can Havelocks come up with? This will be a test of their character early on, first game of the season. Sandesh decides to kick it long. Di Costa returns it with interest. Here's Mithun Hapugoda at the back. Throws the pass to Ramesh Fernando. This time gets away from Gaminu Chetia. Has a man to beat. Then drops the ball cold forward. Di Costa thumps it down the park. And the referee is having a word with his touch judge.
Red number. Red number. Red number 4. Red number 4.
Wants to have a word with the CRNFC number 4. And that's Gayan Dilshan.
Penalty. Penalty.
So I think that was a late charge on Mithun Habugoda when he made that initial pass towards Ramesh Fernando. But even yet, Ramesh Fernando, what an opportunity he throws away. One-on-one with the defense. Either should have gone into contact and secured possession, but then I think the ball perhaps slipped. But Havis get another chance. A line out. Just outside their 22.
Kellen. No. Don't close it. Wait. Number 14. Number 14. Wait. Time on.
Off screen, Dinupa Senaviratne makes his club debut. The DSA Nananika skipper also made his Sri Lanka Sevens debut a few weeks back. Havelocks, not straight, and there you go. That's the game. Well, Havelocks can't believe it. All smiles for CRNFC, and that just might tell you the story as well. A ding-dong affair, and tempers boiling in as well. Shehan Dias not happy with Chatura Senaviratne.
Advantage
Havelocks seemingly made that comeback in that second half, but then a mistake capitalized by CRNFC. They scored. And then Havelocks just didn't recover. Players not happy, but it's all good. Shehan Dias was just not impressed with Chatura Senaviratne's jubilant celebrations, you could say. But then that's what you like to see. Players, a handshake, hug, and it's all good. Brilliant game of rugby. So the first live coverage of the Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League. What an affair. CRNFC emerging victorious by a mere 2 points, but what a win. What a morale boosting win it would be for CRNFC. So we had it all in this game. CRNFC showing their kicking prowess. Havelocks early on, scored a try early on, but then lost focus a bit, lost the lead. CRNFC scored, the rain poured down. CRNFC scored against the run of play, you could say. And then Havis making a comeback. And then when all momentum was in favor of Havelocks, CRNFC scoring a try against the run of play and then securing the victory away from home. So brilliant win for CRNFC. You can see all smiles. And the first game of the season, that's what you want. A win is a win. Sometimes it's just more than the performance. So CRNFC running away with this game, 23 points to 21. And when I meant running away, it's not the scoreline. It's just how this game went on. And CRNFC ending up victorious. So here we go. First half highlights. Chatura Senaviratne kicked off proceedings with the three-pointer. Long range effort, and then Havelock's hit back through Randita Varnapura, who touched down on the corner flag. Sandesh Jayavikrama had a brilliant game defensively as well as in attack. Brilliant conversion, was accurate with his kicks. But then Tenukana Naikara stepped in for his team. 2 back-to-back penalties from his boot saw CRNFC going into the lead by 2 points. But then this play opened up the game. Chatura Senivaratna's kick, read by Murshid Dore, slipped in a pass, followed up by Chatura Senivaratna, and touchdown mid-right. Tenukana Naikara was on target with the conversion yet again. But then Havelocks came back with this try to Sandesh Jayavikrama. Mithun Hapugada off the bench orchestrating that move. Jayavikrama went on to at the extras as well. And then another try, this brilliant try here. Mithun Hapugada once again on the thick of things. Cheeky kick. Aryapala followed it up. Jayavikrama with the conversion. Everything was going in favor of Habbies. And then 2 mistakes saw CRNFC get a line out and a scrum in their red zone. And then the try scored, and then Nanaikara with the conversion to get into the lead with 2 minutes to go, and Havelocks just couldn't recover or didn't have time to recover from that. So CRNFC emerging victorious in their game. Here's the match summary. Havelocks 3 tries against CRNFC's 2, but the 3 conversions almost got them victory, but then the 3 penalties of the 2 of in fact Tenukana Naikara and 1 of Chatura Senivaratna proving to be decisive. CRNFC winning this game by 2 points, 23 points to 21, which finishes here at Havelock Park. So the first coverage of the Nippon Paint Sri Lanka Rugby League done and dusted, and what a game it has been. Sheer entertainment, especially in the second half, and maybe it's just a mere touch of what to expect throughout this season. Hopefully it does live up to be so. So on behalf of the studio, the commentary, it's me Hisham Hamid for sportsnow.tv signing off. Have a great evening. Good night.
Fly High Sports, main sponsor of Havelock Rugby.
Fly High Sport, flying into action.
Fly High Sports, Havelock Rugby!
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles, original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Life is meant to be lived to the fullest. Live with joy. Live with nature. Live with hope. Live with trust. Live with dreams. Live with happiness. Inspire your life with colors. Nippon Paint.
Play to win the game. We'll take care of your aches and pains. Sidale Spray. Trusted for 8 decades for quick relief from all aches and pains.
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.
වසර 130ක විශ්වාසයෙන් දැන් ඕඩලස් තාක්ෂණයෙන් Nippon Odorless Paints තත්වයෙන් උසස් හොඳම තේරීම
Nippon Paints. Live with colors.